These things are so much fun to play with. I like to go in my backyard at night and shoot it straight up in the air, and I can hear my neighbors just screaming. So that's the XM42. Now we're going to back up, strap on the big X15 and show you what kind of range it's got. Okay, so now we've got the X15 strapped on. You can see this is a totally different setup. This is like a Vietnam, World War II era kind of setup. You got about 50 or 60 pounds on your back with the fuel. It's a lot to carry around, but you're going to see not only do we have more range with this unit, the stream of fire is much wider, much hotter, and I like to think of this as an ozone layer howitzer. It's blasting huge holes up there. Check this out. You can see it just raining gasoline down on that fence. And you can fire little bursts. And what I found is you can even kind of fill the air with gasoline and then ignite that. So now that you understand the kind of range we've got here, the kind of ridiculous power, how much fire we're actually sending down the range, let's get some interesting targets in the mix. Okay, so first things first, we've loaded this thing up with napalm. Now napalm, it thickens up the gasoline mixture, it makes it more gelatinous, and most importantly, it makes it stick to its targets and makes it burn a little bit hotter. So I think our living room here is going to be toast. You can see I'm able to shoot bursts at things. And really pick out what I want to incinerate. You can definitely see the napalm there sticking to that. If that were a person or anything that was made of flesh, I can't imagine the hell. You can see those little bits of napalm just shooting out everywhere, on fire, sticking to everything. So I'd say we've pretty much destroyed our living room suit here. Pretty impressed with this napalm. So we're going to move along. I've got something really cool next, so make sure you check this out. Here we go. All right, so there's only one thing better than one XM42, and that's definitely two XM42s. We got our firework lady down there. This is going to be awesome. Caught a little bit of shrapnel there. That was pretty awesome. That was about $400 worth of firecrackers, so they definitely did their job well. Let's move along. All right, so I've wanted to do this for a very long time. We've got 80 pounds of thermite on top of that car. It's a mixture of iron oxide and aluminum powder. Now, once we get this chain reaction started, we have no way of stopping it. I'm pretty sure it's going to melt down through the car and make a real ugly mess of things, so let's get to it. So you can see the liquid metal pouring down through, hitting those propane tanks. The gas tank's in there too. That could go off at any minute. This is exactly what we're looking for. We're going to keep backing up now because that would not be safe. It takes a very special kind of cameraman to work on some of the projects we do here, and I just want to thank Chad for not having a problem when it rains thermite from the sky. At least we got that horn stopped. Okay, we're going to let this burn for a while. We'll take a look at the aftermath, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so it took a while, but this thing finally went out, it finally cooled down, and we can get a look at the devastation that was created by that thermite. That 5,000 degree molten iron going in here. I'm seeing valves and piston heads, and the entire block is halfway melted off. That was incredibly destructive. You can also see back here where we had pots on top, all of that thermite's melting down. It's hitting the gasoline tank, it's hitting propane tanks that I threw in the back for fun. That was very cool. I saved about 10 or 15 pounds of that thermite. We'll use that later for something. I got to figure out some kind of thermite bomb or something like that to make for you guys. But if you are out there looking at this because you're interested in purchasing a flamethrower, definitely pull the trigger on that one, because you never know how much longer they're going to be legal. There's always people out there trying to take away your rights, but if you got the flamethrower, you can definitely protect your rights and melt cars if you're into it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you share the video, give it a like down below, and as always, have a nice day.